Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Bloom Outdoors. So today in this video I bought some new fog lights that I am going to be installing in the truck. Here's the lights right here. They come in this little black box. I bought them off of Amazon. I'll drop a link for them in the description. I think they were, I want to say they were like $65 or $85. I don't remember. But here's a light. Not sure which side this is. I'm thinking it might be this side here. I don't know. But it's got black housing on it, and it's got LEDs on the inside of it. From what I understand, all you have to do is pop out the old one because there's like two clips here that hold them in, and then there is a spring and a little plastic piece that goes in here, and the spring adjusts it up and down. And it looks like it came with the new plastic pieces right here, and it came with a new spring and new screws. Yeah, new screws. So I think it should have everything. Yeah, because this I think is for both sides. So it should have everything in here that you need. You shouldn't need anything from the old ones, but we'll keep them just in case we do need them. But this is what the new ones look like. They've got black housing on them. Still got the tape stuff on it. We'll leave those on until we get them put in, but we'll start by getting the old ones out, and then we'll get these new guys put in. So I believe the first thing that you'll need to do is there should be a bolt right here and right here. Oops. There should be a bolt right here and a bolt right here. It's kind of dirty. There's a bolt there and a bolt there, and I think there's a clip somewhere, but I can't find it because it's too dirty in here. But you should have to take those off. This front like wheel well liner part should pop off, so that way we are able to get into the back side of this fog light so that we can take the old one out. So we'll start by getting these off. I think they're 5.5mm bolts, so we'll get these off, and then we should be able to access the back side of it. Yep, 5.5mm. So we should take this one and the other one right there off, and I think we should be able to access the back side. There might be something else, but we'll take these off, give it a little pull, and see what happens. There it is. So there's another little clip right back here we got to take off, and then we should be able to access the back side of this. All right, there we go. Just one of these little Christmas tree looking bolts or clips up in there. So now that we got that off, we're able to access the inside of here. So I'll get something to hold this back so I can stay up in there without that thing coming forward to hit me. Alright, it's not much to hold it back, but I just took a bungee cord from there, hooked it onto the rim. So it'll probably be hard for you guys to see, but I'm going to get up in there with a light, and there should first be the spring that is back there. So we should just have to undo that spring from the clip with like a screwdriver, and then once we got that spring out, then there should be those two like clip looking things that stick out on the side of the light that we should just be able to kind of pry that open, and it should just pop out the front. Oh, and then the connection for the wiring too. Alright guys, it's hard for me to access, but I see there's another bolt right here, so I'm going to take this one off, and this thing should be able to go further back so I can actually get my head in there and see. Got a little bit more room up in there. Now we'll try and get in there and get that out. Alright, so first thing was the clip to get the wiring out. You just pull on the back and it comes right off. Now we'll get the spring. Just a normal Phillips head. So you got to undo the screw here that holds the spring in. Alright, there we go. So we had the spring like this coming up through the bottom, and this spring was on there, and that's what holds that fog light up and down, so you can adjust the angle for it. It was about a 1/2 inch, so it was compressed a little more than this up in there, and it was held in by that little plastic piece that goes up in there. So now we should have the fog light like this, and on each side we've got the little things coming out. So we should just have to go on the plastic piece and kind of pry it out, and so it should push forward out the front. All right, there we go. So what I did was I stuck the screwdriver in on the right side, and you just kind of pry it out. I got the right side out. Now I'll get the left side. All right, so I really can't show this with the camera because I can't get in there. But let me show you guys what is going on here. Oh, crap. So, here's the back. We had the spring attached to that little plastic piece there, and it dropped down. And then on this side, coming through there, we had that one little circular side of plastic that I was telling you guys to pry out of there. And you can see it through the hole. I got that one side out, but now I've got to get the other side out. You can kind of see it tucked back in there on the other side, but I got to get that like flat tip screwdriver in there and pry it out. And then once I pry that side out, then the fog light should just be able to pop right out the front. All right, I just showed you guys with my phone then what's going on. So let's try and get back down in here. We'll pry the other side out. And then once we get this other side pried out, the whole thing should just pop right out the front. All right, guys, finally got this side out. What I ended up doing was I took a flat tip screwdriver on the outside. Well, so I pushed the right side back in. Flat tip screwdriver this way. And I pushed it this way to get that little tab to open. So now I've got the left side out, which was my biggest struggle. I couldn't get that. So now I'm going to take the screwdriver in on the other side and try and pop that out, because that side was really easy earlier. And let's see. There we go. Got it out just like that. So the light was in here like this, and I was having a lot of trouble with this side. So what I ended up doing was I took the screwdriver in from the outside and I kind of pried that piece out, so then I could kind of hit it from the back, get it loose. And this side was real easy. I just came in right through here, popped it out, and it was out. So there we go. There is the stock fog light. Now, to put the other one back in, or put the new one in, it should be really easy. Should just come from the outside, push them in, and these two pieces here should just lock right in. And then we should just have to put the screw in and do the wiring, and we should be good to go. So it looks like, if you can see, the new one is definitely a lot heavier. This is all made out of metal. This one's just made out of plastic. Looks like it goes like this, because as you can tell, they're angled the same way. Wiring looks like this on the back of it, when this one just goes straight down, so it should be easier to hook the wiring back up to it. Yep, should go just like this. And as you can see, the new one has black housing with LEDs, where the old one is just the clear housing with just a regular bulb. So we should just be able to come in from the outside, push it in. I'm going to put this little plastic piece in first, make it easier for me. And here's the spring and the screw from the old one. The new one comes with new ones for each. So you just take this piece, and it should just insert right in here through the top of it, or come in through the bottom and go just like that. And so the screw will go in through there. And it also comes with a little washer too. Come in on this side and we'll push it through. Stick that wiring through. Come in here with the light. Should just be able to push it in. And just like that, it's hooked into place. So now I'm going to come back in here, hook up the wiring. Actually, I'll put the screw in first, so the wiring's out of the way. So if you guys can see, looks like that. We got the screw with the washer on the end of it, and then we got the new spring here. So we'll slide this up in here, and we'll try and put it at the same spot as what the old one was. But then I'll plug it in, and we'll get it measured to the right spot. All right, there we go. Got the spring put in. Now we just gotta screw this guy up in there. So coming back up in here, this is what the new one looks like from the back. So let's see here. That piece right there, that was new, that came new. The spring and screw came new. There's also a washer in there that came new, but you gotta stick the spring in there, kind of a tight fit, then you gotta come in through the bottom with the screw it in, and then how that works is basically the more you screw it, the higher the light goes. I don't have the wiring plugged in yet, as you can tell. Super easy. That is the old one. It just will plug right in there to the new one. It'll just hang in there. And then I will turn the fog lights on and adjust it as need be. The old ones came right here up to this rail on the garage. So I'm gonna try and put them just about in the same spot, maybe a little higher, maybe go up to like right about there. Just so I can have some more light, because it's hard to see those fog lights when they're that low and they really don't even do anything almost. So I'm gonna try and get them up higher so that way they actually serve a purpose and can put some light out on the road. So we'll get this thing plugged in and then adjust that spring or the screw, connect to the spring up and down as need be. So I just gotta hook up the wiring here. It'll just plug right in. Just clip together, just some plug and play easy stuff. And then we'll turn them on, see how they look height-wise. All right guys, there we go, just like that. I got it plugged in. Super easy to do. Hardest part was getting the old one out, but once you kind of find the trick for it to get it out, then it's pretty easy. So, got the new one hooked up, and let's see how it looks. The old one, like I said, went to right about there on the door. We'll see where this new one goes, if I gotta lower it or higher it at all. So there's the two fog lights, if you guys can tell. The new one is LED. It's about the same height. You can see the one on the right is just the normal bulb, and the one on the left is that LED. So I'm probably gonna raise it up a little bit. That is what it looks like. Still currently have the tape over it, so I'm gonna higher it up a little bit. Yeah, but that's the new one. I'm gonna higher it up and then I'll take the tape off. And that is the old one. Yeah, see, that is the amber light on the new headlight, and that is the bulb. It's almost the same color. It doesn't even look good at all. There's the new one. Does not. The old one is definitely way uglier. Like the look of the new one a lot more. Let me raise this up a little bit, and then once I raise it up, we'll look at it again real quick, and then we'll move on to the other side. Yeah, it's super easy to do. Like I said, hardest part was taking the old one out, but that's just because you got to figure out the trick for it. All right, got under there, raised it up. Let's see how it looks now. Kind of hard to tell, but definitely sits higher now, and I like that. I want it to sit a little higher, because in my opinion, this just looks super cool with just the headlights looking like that, not even the bulb on them on, and the fog lights on. I think it looks really cool. I might try and run the truck like that, at least in town. At night, we'll see. Try and preserve the life of the bulb some. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Like I said, now the fog lights sit just a little bit higher than what they did before. So let's put this wheel well liner back in here, back together in there, and then we'll crank the steering wheel the other way and get onto the other side and try and get the other one lined up about the same height as this one. Oh yeah, guys. That looks so much better. that black housing in there. And you really can't even see the yellow from like them LED bulbs in there. Just looks so much better. That's the black housing, that's the clear housing. In my opinion, that clear housing just sticks out super bad. It doesn't look terrible, but I like the whole look of it. Just like the darker way better. Especially with the new emblem we got. The only thing is the Nebraska plates. But oh well, have to have those. But yeah, that just housing really makes a difference. That black housing, I think it looks way better than before. Alright guys, well my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna go run inside real quick, charge the battery while I do the other side. And I will film on my phone, I guess, if there's any updates while I am out here. But we should be just fine. Should be the exact same thing as the other side. Should take a lot less time because now I know how to get that that original stock fog light out of there. So it shouldn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes or so, if that even, to get the old one take out and the new one put in. So yeah, I'm gonna go charge this battery and then I will see you guys in a little bit after the other side is done. Alright guys, well my main camera is still inside charging because it's pretty much dead. So I'm on the phone, but anyways, there's the headlights because I got back in the truck and straightened the wheel out. But got this side in pretty quick. It only took a couple minutes. It was, I don't know, 15 minutes. Didn't take too long at all, so if you know what you're doing, you can get it done pretty quick. I guess right here you can actually kind of see that bulb in there, but not too well. But yeah, when you're up here, these look way better now. Way better. Black housing on them. I got them off Amazon. They were, I think, 60 bucks, 60 or 80 bucks, something like that. I don't remember, but here they are. Look way better like this with that black housing and the LEDs. I think it looks way better. Changes the look of the truck a lot. I think it looks way better. Let me get them turned on for you guys. So there's the lights. The top ones are HID. I get LEDs so they match. I think it'd look better. Bottom ones, these would be the fog lights I just put in. They're LEDs. Here is the look. I think it looks way better. Here's the headlight. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. Here is the fog light. They are super bright. Headlights are bright too. Fog lights are super bright. I think it looks really good. Let me turn the headlights off. So here you go, guys. Here is just the fog lights. Like I said, they're super bright. Might raise them up, might keep them like this, I don't know. I'm gonna drive some, and we'll see how it is. See if I gotta go up or down with them at all. But if I have to change it, it's not too hard. You just come in, you take out the 3 5.5 millimeter bolts, and there's that one little Christmas tree clip in there. And then you just take the screwdriver, go up or down with them. They look really good. I like them a lot. Definitely worth the money. Quick, easy install, as long as you know what you're doing, I guess. But it's just a little difficult to get those clips on the side of the stock fog lights out. Other than that, it's not too hard. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it looks really good. But yeah, that is how you install them. Quick little review, I guess. The link for them will be in the description below. And drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about them. If you get them yourself, just what you guys think about them. So yeah, thanks for watching another video of Bloom Outdoors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.